Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for January the 2nd, 2024. I'm Mom. Discord is open. I'm in Discord. Yeah, I got it on time for once. Woohoo! How's everybody doing tonight? Almost didn't make it here. We had a small disaster at work today, but I have no idea how it got resolved. But it magically got fixed, and I'm just going to walk away and go, yeah, I have no idea how that happened, but okay. Every now and then things just work perfectly. Hi, Chosen. How are you doing? Hello, Rachel. How are you? I am good enough. Might as well catch up on the races here. I'm going to have to turn these all in tomorrow, I think, since I think this all ends on Thursday, right? And I will be at work. I will be very sad that this will be all over, because I didn't get to play it very much this year. Let's get a race going here. So I think my senior dog, the senior only by size, not by age, is very unhappy with me because she basically pooped on the floor, even though I had just taken her out. Kind of a retaliation poop. And everything I read says, oh, then it's stomach troubles or, something's going on with their digestion system. And I just think it's revenge. Revenge because I bought prizes and presents for them and the other dog opened them. Even though they each had their own. It doesn't end tonight. I know that. Things either end on Tuesday mornings or they end on Thursday mornings. They don't end on Wednesdays and they don't end at night. Depending on what your version of night is. But I want to say I thought I saw that this was over on the 4th. Rachel says it ends Jan 4th, so it's going to end in 36 hours-ish, I believe. Ish. Or thereabouts. Only on your side of the planet, Chosen. On this side of the planet, it's still Tuesday. So either it would have ended this morning or it would end on Thursday. Let's see. Let's go up here. Take a look. Events. Winter. Ends in 1 day, 19 hours and 56 minutes. So 44 hours. 44 hours. Boy, my math is really good. It really does say 19 hours. 1 day, 19 hours. Okay. So a couple more days for it to run. Maybe tomorrow. I was joking. Today's Tuesday, yes. All of today at work, everybody's walking around going, what day is it? Because we were off yesterday, and nobody's used to being off on a Monday. Other days of the week, yeah, but Mondays? And it just messed everybody up so bad. Switch over to the other leg there. So much better. So I did not finish all of my endeavors today. That explains a lot. I have repair shields in space. I've got destroy herald ships, and I've got some destroy Tholian ships. All of which bespeaks a call to let's get some endeavors done. Hang on. Come here. Come here. Oh, yes, you're just such a troublemaker, aren't you? You did that deliberately with the toys. So I hope, for those of you who went back to work today, I hope you had a good day. Yeah, our door locks decided to just shut down at 3 o'clock as I'm doing my security patrol, getting all the doors locked. And they're not locking. I'm like, okay. Sometimes it takes till 1 minute after. Nope. 2 minutes, no. 4 minutes, no. Extremely bad work. Go back up. Start working on the computer, see if I can figure out what's going on. And all the tricks that should make it work weren't working. And then it gets worse. All the doors were not opening to anybody's controls. And nobody has keys because we went to all electronic locks. So it's just a day of... But it's all fixed because I don't know what happened. Next week I'll be busy on DCUO. DC Universe Online? And what is going on in the DCUO next week, pray tell? Tell us about it. Pique our interest. See if other people want to join you. I have no idea what's coming up next week in Star Trek Online. I don't know if Kel's going to do a... hold it. When does Kel do the streams now? Are they Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays? I think they're Tuesdays, aren't they? Put your paw down. Yes, I know you're right there. Let's see. That'd be Twitch. What is it? Is it 10 Forward Weekly? They did one last month. Wow. That's really interesting. It says he hasn't done one for 4 weeks, but I know he did one 2 weeks ago, didn't he? That's really interesting. Normally they stay up for at least 2 months afterwards. There's the new ship and year of the end of the year roadmap, but there should have been one 2 weeks ago when he was doing viewer or community participants. Maybe he just didn't save that one. So yeah, I think anniversary starts next week on DCUO. That's interesting. Let me see if Dante... Somebody sent me an update on all of these. Disable that thing. Was it you, Dante? Okay. Okay, nothing there. Well, yeah, DCO is obviously a different company. Cryptic is still around, but Deca or Deca is going to be taking over day-to-day operations. And I don't know if they're replacing Cryptic, if they're over Cryptic, or what. But that is a company that handles games, legacy games that are continuing on, but may not be like, Prime games. I did not, by the way, win the lottery. Somebody up in Michigan won it. How dare they? I did win $7, which means we're at $1,007,000 for it. Powerball winner. $842 million in Michigan. Where in Michigan? Grand Blanc, Michigan, 60 miles north of Detroit, so nobody in my family. Oh, hold on, we've got fleet people who live there. If it was somebody in the fleet, would you please go buy Cryptic? You don't even have to give it to me. I don't require that. Though if you wanted to buy it and give it to me, that's fine too. Alright, so I am going to go do some repairing shields in space, maybe. Maybe we're going to do that one. This tune may not be the one for doing that. Have we got anything? Oh, we have an emergency power to shields. Have we got anything else? That's not terrific. Let's see. Oh, we've got that one. Okay. Would anybody like to join me for a patrol? We're going to go do Ruins of Doom. And if anybody needs to do, yeah, Rachel, I'd love to have you along. I don't know that I need help per se, but I'd love to have you flying with me. 'Tis always good that way. But you know what I don't have is I don't have you as a friend in-game, if you're in-game. And I presume you are. Because this is my other account. Which tune are you? Oh, logging in now. Okay. Then I'll see if you show up here. Jaguar von Rick and Morty. I like that. Somebody's got a good sense of humor. I see that Augie's in game too. And I see you now, Rachel. So I was upgrading my Klingon tune. It's a cannon build, Zatvash cannons. And since we had an upgrade weekend, I figured I'd splurge and upgrade her. And oh my god, is that fun. Just pew 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 every place. Much fun. Alright, so this is a patrol. So you are on your own to launch it there, Rachel, but I'm going to go on advanced difficulty if you'd like to join me. And I apologize, I am hiccuping and burping, which is a bad combination. As I very slowly load in. Slowly I load, step by step, inch by inch. Ruins of Doom, please. Because if I don't get the shield damage done in the course of it, I can just go over and stand near one of the explodey things and let it explode on me for a while. Speaking of things exploding, tomorrow's Universal Endeavor is a Start an Academy lore mission, so nothing exciting. Did I level the ship? Almost leveled the ship while I'm at it, so hell, perfect. Something going pew 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 at me. Let's see what I'm actually at right there. Oh, I'm getting some shield repairs. Anyway, there is a Mokai left there. No wonder. No problem, Muse Knuckle. We're going to be here for a while. Did we get that one done? Yep. Hey, that one's done. On to the next one.
Colony neutralized. Let's head toward the next one. Picking up Mokai ships on long-range sensors. We're about to have
Somebody joined us.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Musen.
that like burst said get wrecked, didn't it? Just before you completed.
It happens. Life happens.
What? Did you say flife happened?
I said life happens.
Oh,
I'm sure life
I
happens too, but I don't know what life is. But if it happens...
Game?
Pardon?
Flife?
Flife.
Flife for fun?
Barney Flife?
No, it's a game.
Oh.
It's called Flife. It's short for fly for fun.
Oh. I've never heard of it. Fly for fun.
Oh,
Like in real life fly for fun, or like...
No, it's an MMO.
Ah.
It's an older MMO.
Well, I have no existence outside of Star Trek Online. You should know that by now.
Let me... I'll get you the wiki page.
Okie dokie.
rather than the game link before I get you addicted to something new.
Like I have time for anything. I didn't win the lottery, Musin.
Aww.
Somebody else did. How dare they?
But yeah, I played this years ago. And G Potato was the original publisher of GalaNet Incorporated.
Don't know them. Let me take care of the car over here. As Rachel shoots up everything. Rachel, I do have a question when we're out of this patrol. Are you Abaddon from Warhammer Abaddon? So were you here yesterday, Musin?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was a lot of fun leveling up ships. I think I do like the compiler after all. I think I might have to figure out how to turn it into a fun ship. It's a little unwieldy when it comes to turning. It doesn't turn on a dime, as the phrase goes. Hi, Dwayne. How are you doing? Yeah, I think that's what you were saying yesterday. And my first reaction was, meh. And then the more I was flying it, the more it's like, it's actually a pretty darn good ship.
A spiritual successor to the game launched in 2022.
Define spiritual successor.
Instead of Flife, it's called Flife Universe.
Ah.
And this is more or less because the original company that held it got into some financial issues.
No, gaming companies that get into financial issues. Who'd have thought
was
that?
bought up by another company, and that was back in 2013. Well, the game got, of course, canned. And in 2020, the publishing rights were sold to Play 2 Bit, who then in 2022 launched Life Universe, which I guess should follow the same, like, gaming experience.
Okay. I'll send off that link and I will go take a look at it. So I was just telling Rachel, since I was asking about her ship being Abaddon, if it was for Warhammer, which she says yes, and I got a Warhammer 40,000 scarf and hat for Christmas. I bought it for myself, but I still got it for Christmas. I'll start putting up my Warhammer stuff behind me when I go back to using the camera here. That's more work than I have energy for today. It's all this plugging in of stuff.
Plugging in?
Plugging in stuff, yes.
Anything in particular?
Yeah, to plug in my camera and set it up so I can do the camera, I have to get the power from a USB cable. Well, my only spare cable is my only cable is in the other room. I have a spare someplace, but I haven't found it. That means crawling under the desk, plugging it in, figuring out how to get it up the back of the desk, and blah, 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 blah. So I'll probably order just another spare for that reason. Okay, Musin, I will check that out, since I'm looking at it. 30 million registered accounts. Okay, sounds decent. Yeah, no, we got another day to run on the winter event here, so tomorrow I'm going to finish up with all of the races I've done, turn those all in except for whatever the last one's going to be. Go through and see how many of the Oh, God, we're in the Momulan Star Empire on this one. Holy moly. Okay. Do things like finish. Oh, we don't do. What? How can we not be doing the special project on this? Do we not get it? Do we pay it off already? Oh, my goodness.
Actually, there is a Romulan you can invite to the fleet. To that fleet,
Okey-doke.
actually.
And who would that be?
Logging in now.
Okay.
One of 2 Romulans I'm going to bring to the fleet.
Okay, they're Federation, you know.
Federation. They will be a Federation
Okay.
aligned. I'm on her now.
Alrighty. Oops, hang on, let's go that way. Cancel.
She's not the highest. She's only level 28.
That's okay. Got room to grow with us.
Yep. Once I get my Riemann up, he's not high enough level to go into a fleet yet.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he is actually. Because remember, to create a fleet, you need to be level 12 or 22. But you can actually do it straight away if you've already got the fleet created, if I remember rightly. I remember now.
Preliminary Prelim. We're going to call you Prelim. Hi, Prelim. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? I like the name.
Okay,
I'm not saying it right, but I like the name. And this is EMAT. Can't invite to a fleet. What level are they?
5.
No, I think you got to be a little bit higher. I think you have to be 10 to get into a fleet.
I think, you have to select your allegiance.
Yeah, you definitely
before
have to assign your allegiance first. But that's coming up on one of the close episodes.
Yeah, but obviously it's a bit late for me to start running missions. But I know if I've got permission to do stuff in the fleet, I can just invite them later on anyway.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let me see what we're going to... We haven't done any of the settings yet, so... Yeah, I think you can do that at anything after Imperial Sergeant.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Emperor Sergeant. So I'll go ahead and promote your other guy up there.
My female friend. Well, the one thing I will be looking for this character is some decent plasma, cannons
Federation?
and turrets.
Sorry, Romulans, plasma. We can do fine with that. So we were just running Runes of Doom so that I could get some damage healed. I also have Herald ships, and I also have Tholian ships, so I got lots of stuff to do if people want to do stuff with me. I also have Zenkethi on the ground, which is 2 days in a row of Zenkethi on the ground. I'm done. I'm not sure if I'm going to re-roll it or just ignore it.
Would you like to know what I got today?
Yes, I would, actually.
Let me log on to a different character that can actually see the endeavors.
Okay. That helps.
Yeah. Level 28. I'm not able to see it, of course.
Yes. Well, hold it. Do you get endeavors at level 28?
No, but I can see my endeavor progress.
Ah. Hey, Muse Knuckle, you are always
Both on ground.
That's pretty horrible.
Shield healing space.
Oh, well, we can do that one. We just did that one. That was fun.
It's already done.
Oh.
As I said, before your stream ends, I always do them. And then destroy Zenkethi ship space.
But you've already done that one too.
Yeah.
Well, we could do Tholian ships by going to Azure Nebula.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to join you because in less than... Actually, I could join you for one at least.
Okay, the other one would be Herald ships, which I can do by doing Midnight or Gateway to Grethor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Dwayne, doing that as a team archer system doesn't work too well because then everybody gets some. But if we do a TFO, it spawns more. Patrols are limited. Archer might spawn 30 because it counts web nodes. Well, let me send you an invitation here.
Let me go on to a tune that's of some DPS level.
Okay, let me know when you're there.
Yep. Logged in.
Okie doke. Give me 1 second here. Oh, I finally got this one up to level 5. Yay! So Azure Nebula or Gateway to Grethor? What's your preference?
Azure Nebula, because why not?
Oh, okay, it's just a time thing. Azure Nebula runs about 12 minutes.
I've got 12 minutes.
Okay,
it's
cool.
fine.
Azure Nebula it is. We got 4 out of 5. Shouldn't be too bad to grab that 5th person.
I'm going to go in my Nassau A.
Okay. Weeboo?
Ooh. Give me a second.
Okay.
Just
You
I'll
have-
accept it, of course, but I'm just changing ships.
I'll wait till you tell me.
Accepted? We accepted?
Accepted.
A wise man can hear.
This is some people say this is the ugly Odyssey
Tholians have captured a number of Romulan Republic, the stronger ships
due to the fact of the way it's configured.
but they are also more heavily guarded. The Republic will be
I don't know. I think it's a pretty ship.
Even with the Endeavour secondary hull.
Yeah, I still like it.
Our time here is limited. Stay focused, plan your
And I need to fix the blimmin'
every loss is
Let's see, we
critical
got
for people.
2. Oh, there's a 5 behind us. And everybody takes off over there. Now that Christmas is almost done, thank goodness. Need to work on some videos. I've resolved to do some stuff this year just for fun. Well, apparently Leonard Nimoy's here. At James Tiberius Kirk. Good job there. That's it? That's all there was to killing that thing?
well, you did have a powerful teammate.
Yeah.
A Falchion Dreadnought.
Dwayne,
So,
I got the
do
one thing
not-
I wanted this year from the winter event, which was to make sure I got the sweaters so I can knit them.
Right now I'm just fixing up my bar for this ship.
Is that you, Musin, clearing your throat, or somebody else joined us?
Yeah, that was me.
Hi.
I was actually disappointed they didn't put a vanity shield in the winter event this year.
You are caught
Yeah.
inside the web. Try to
I
destroy
think
what
things are
is
just so chaotic.
before it collapses in on you.
Would have liked the vanity thing. That I actually collect, because I'm not collecting the winter clothing.
Well, I get them because I actually like to knit them in real life. I just haven't had a chance to knit in a long time, and I've got 3 quilts to finish first. And buying a house, and, gosh darn it, there's always an and for me. Oh, well, that's good.
I love this. I love Odyssey class.
Yes, you do, don't you?
They're universal, you know what I mean? You have every flavor, and there's always a configuration that works for everyone.
I was going to say, there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
It's not, there's another Enterprise, there's another Odyssey.
Ships are on the way here.
Yeah,
I
but
just
even
find-
the Odyssey was another Enterprise, right?
Yep. Only for all of 10 seconds.
Oh, from the perspective of,
It's always a matter of perspective.
yeah, if you go from one perspective, it's an Odyssey. If you go from another perspective, it doesn't matter what the ship is, it's another Enterprise.
Good point.
Okay, this one's
Just
just about
another-
done.
The thing that makes it an Enterprise, I think, is the Federation logo.
Dwayne, well, this year I'm getting the 2 times or T6X2 ship coupons, getting the Lexington and the Cygnus. Good resolutions.
Yeah. I may pick up the 2T6X2 myself and, get the Arbiter.
I wonder if we're gonna have an Invent Campaign 6 this year at all.
Why do you ask that?
Well, I asked that because the company is like going through some changes,
Yeah, but
and I wonder how much how much they basically set up for us, right?
well, see,
Just remember, they may have set up Event Campaign 6 midway through of last year. Remember,
May.
developers don't develop last second.
yeah.
They always have a backlog of interesting stuff.
There's a lot of discussion that they've got a lot of stuff that basically has been on hold courtesy of the SAG strike and the writer's strike.
Yeah.
That they
So
just
the
couldn't do
chances
anything with.
is, Musin, I wouldn't worry about this year's event campaign. I'd worry about the end of the year's content. More like.
My thought is worst case scenario is at least 18 months. There's a lot that can happen in 18 months.
Yes. Maybe they can. Maybe the Embracer group just says work as normal and just automatically do what you normally do.
Mm-hmm. I know they're doing a lot of cutbacks in personnel, which I get. And that's going to make it tough, but they're trying to keep, the Thomases and a couple of the others.
Yeah, but they really don't need to cut more people. They're already working on scaling through as it is.
Yeah, but what they're going to do is they're going to cut people, not from necessarily Star Trek Online. They're going to cut them from smaller projects that haven't been as profitable.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to see the cuts. So you're going to see some of the newer guys lose positions. You're also going to see some of the more expensive guys lose their jobs. So you get rid of some of the senior talent, but you get rid of a lot of the lower level talent, which is hard because it's really hard to get a name these days in gaming and in dev work. And I'm not sure, I think it was Nick who posted something on Facebook the other day, which was quite interesting, about kids coming out of college and just not being prepared to do the work because they're not being taught what they need to do in the college programs. What do potential employers want to see? What do they need you to know when you get there that they're not going to spend time teaching you? Which I think is true of a lot of jobs.
Yeah. Or job employers have too much standards.
Could be, yeah. I mean, okay, so I'll give my company as an example. We have, from employment time to when you're capable on your own for most of the positions, is about 3 years. So in some ways, we have to have you coming in knowing how to do what you need to do. But then there's a lot of time for you to learn how to do it the way we need you to do it.
You also need Dyson Sphere Destroyer?
Yeah. No, this one's a Temerian. I just finished leveling a Dyson Sphere Destroyer yesterday.
Yeah, because someone's in one tonight.
It's not me tonight.
Some people want T6 variants of that ship.
Well, it's not you, and it's probably not Rachel that leaves. It's Leonard Nimoy or Muse Knuckle, which I don't think it's Muse Knuckle. Oh, apparently I got my 30 ships. Yay!
Funny, this is the first Odyssey after the T5 ship. In the same configuration as it was back then, funny enough. The only difference is the material I'm running. Does that make sense?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by material.
Back in the day, I used to run the Voyager or the Intrepid skin,
Okay.
and now I'm running the Odyssey skin.
Ah. Are you
It's just
talking
the
about the
material on the ship.
200,000 fleet credits Odyssey? Is that the one you're talking about? Dwayne wants to know.
No, it's the updated version T5, not the Star Cruiser. It's a refit, basically. But I've owned that variant of it. Put it that way.
Do you need help over there, or are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. $200,000 fleet credit Odyssey. I don't know which one that is.
Basically, it's pre-retrofit of the Aquarius, and
Worth getting?
no,
Oh, okay.
due to the fact the T5 one is better in every way and got more hull. The fleet variant is got less than 100,000 health,
Mm-hmm.
and the seating is not optimal for it.
A Hapax warbird is escaping.
It is indeed Muse Knuckle flying around in a science destroyer. There's a 5 back over there. Yay, let's go get the 5. We've got a minute and 32 seconds to kill off that 5.
Everyone, divert your attention to the 5. We need this destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, wow.
So that wasn't very impressive. We're not impressed, Mr. Tarantula.
He didn't put much defense.
What is wisdom? Because, you know, there's consequence to actions.
The only
Yes.
consequence is we win.
A Falchion dreadnought is escaping.
And with 43 seconds to go, we done good. Dwayne says the Odyssey Star Cruiser, that's 200,000 fleet credits, was from the Star Trek Online 2nd anniversary event.
Wow.
Let's feel old, Dwayne.
You know when you feel old is when you actually remember that stuff.
It just kind
Was-
of, at that point, I was just kind of going in one ear and out the other. I wasn't understanding the game at an intrinsic level. But I do remember I would go in and play certain missions that aren't there anymore, and I know they were there, and I just can't remember 'em. What they
You
were.
know, I know what you'd do if you had the chance.
Oh, there's so much I'd do if I had the chance. But what are you thinking of?
You'd put everything back in
Heck yeah!
chronological order, and put all the damn missions, like the Lost Dominion arc and all the rest of it, back into their proper places,
I'd make sure they were available. That's for sure.
and fix the Kabali homeworld.
Oh yeah,
Please.
I think number one thing would be going back and fixing stuff
Oh.
that should be fixed, that we should have fixed a long time
Yeah.
ago.
First off, rename it Kobalistan.
It is Kabalistan, or Kabalistan. Yeah, I even have that as a video here.
Or we make it the Darkmom Consortium planet.
No. We don't need a Darkmom
Instead
planet.
of Kobali Prime, have it named Kobalistan.
Okay, so I made a musical video. Oh, on Scenic Kabalistan for our online convention. So I think one thing we need to make sure that happens that year is that we do a Star Trek online convention like we did back in 2020. Yeah, that'd be about right. And get a lot of other streamers involved, since Cryptic/Paramount will not be doing any conventions for financial reasons. So we're going to have to go out and represent for them. So we're going to be going to DNI-Con for Star Trek Online, which I have to get that set up, but I will do that as soon as I've got a couple $100 to pay for that. and try and get some interest building back out there, but do another online convention. So we need to get all the streamers we can involved in that. And we can alternate, start with one, we'll shift off, and everybody gets a chance, and we'll get some prizes for everyone to give out. I shall confab with people. Let's see, I still have Herald ships. I know that you said you can't join us for that.
Mm-hmm.
Muse Knuckle, Rachel, would you be interested in doing either Gateway to Grethor? Yeah, Gateway to Grethor. Because I'm not really interested in doing Herald Sphere.
The reason why it would cut too close to the raid time, and I
Yes.
don't really want to be cutting it too fine on that.
I understand that. That's why I figured you wouldn't be here for that one. Muse Knuckle, you in for a little bit of beating up on the poor heralds? Yay. I'm going to queue us up for that one.
I got my vault from World of Warcraft from doing the extra bits and pieces I was doing last week.
Weeboo?
It's always a wee woo.
Yeah, it's always weeboo someplace.
What are we drinking tonight, Darkmom Consortium?
We are drinking sparkling water passion fruit.
Uh-huh.
It's
Where's the alcohol? Where's the alcohol?
Oh no, we had the alcohol on New Year's Eve. We do not drink as a rule when we have to work the next day. When I started teaching, because when you're teaching martial arts, you sweat a lot. I mean, a lot. And getting dehydrated happens a lot. So drinking when you get dehydrated, or you're going to be working in a very hot environment in the next day or so, doesn't go with alcohol. So I had a rule: I don't drink if I have to work within the next 24 hours. And I've kind of stuck with that.
Good rule of thumb.
Mm-hmm. And since I now live alone, and if there's an emergency, I am completely on my own, or I have to Uber someplace if I'm drunk. Thank you, Drunken Heretic. I have taken to not drinking if there's any chance I'm going to have to go anyplace.
So effectively, you
Muse Knuckles going
basically-
left.
So you're sober if you have to do anything important.
You bet. Just in case.
Yeah.
Chosen-
Unless you have to do like a 7-hour drive, and then
Yeah,
you drink caffeine for the next 7 hours.
I have the 7-hour drive figured out. It's pretty easy.
First 3.5 hours, stop.
1 hour and stop and get a cup of coffee level of caffeine. That will get me up to class. Class will get me going on adrenaline, which is the next hour.
Yeah.
Then I leave class, drive 1 hour down to Bloomington, get an iced tea there, go back to the first spot I stopped for coffee on the way out, so now we're at hour 5.5, and get a small coffee to get me all the way home. It gets me almost all the way home, gets me close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Chosen says, I'm still thinking about what starship I should get from the event campaign. I went for Lobi on part of it because I wanted to buy presents for everybody. But I still have some that I haven't picked out yet.
Crossfield Refit is a good one.
Yeah, but it's not what I want, I think.
Don't you already own one of those?
No, I do not.
Miracle Worker.
There's a couple of ships I would like. Ed had his comments about them, and I kept doing do I want to do that? Then people people
Yeah,
gave
the
me ships
Lexington.
too.
The Lexington's a good ship.
Well, I have to figure out who's going to get it first of all, and what I want to do with it, which is a big part of it.
You've seen my Lexington and how devastatingly brutal that one is.
Well, yours is fine. Yes. They're killing the wrong ships. Ugh, guys, wrong ships.
Really?
Yeah, they're killing the ones that are back in the asteroids. They're not over here killing the ones at the base. Oh, we're in an ad break.
Boy.
Oh, we
I
got
always kill the ones in the asteroids, but
But
I
you
kill
have to
so
do the ones
fast,
at the-
I make it
Right.
I make it to the base immediately and continue my work.
The ship doesn't have much in the way of firepower, so.
Speaking of, I renamed my my World Razer.
Oh, did you? I don't think we're going to get this one
Yeah.
cleared in 34 seconds.
First it was Enterprise, then I named it for a real life torpedo boat.
Ooh, what'd you name it?
But well, I named it after a torpedo boat, but I already abandoned that name for a new one. I named it the Righteous Indignation.
Ooh,
Good name.
it is a great name.
Yeah, because I'm going where no ordinary kitty would dare.
I did name one of my ships the Bodie McBoatface.
But do you actually know the reference, Mom?
To
With, Righteous Indignation?
no, I mean I know what the term means, but I don't know in terms
Okay,
of reference.
it was a ship in Bucky O'Hare,
Bucky O'Hare. That sounds familiar.
which is an old cartoon
Okay.
and comic.
Greetings.
don't
Greetings,
know the
Id.
song.
I assume none of us bought a ticket in Michigan.
No. Believe me, I checked really quick to see if any of my family lived there, but no. Nobody in my family's from there. I was very disappointed. With my luck, it would be the family members I don't get along with.
Right.
Yep. But no, this was north of Detroit, and I don't have any. Oh, shoot! It was Sav. Sav snuck across the border and bought one.
Alright, so is there people going through every state to buy a ticket in every single state?
No, because it's the same lottery. The Powerball is, I think, in 38 states. Is that what it is?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the same lottery. I mean, it's different, but it's the same.
Yeah, you have these people who buy multiple tickets to a single draw, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do they actually travel all the states to get tickets?
No, because you don't
from
need
each
to.
and every location?
Nope. You don't need to. You can just go to your local grocery store and buy what you need.
Yeah. Now, there are both benefits and caveats to buying tickets in different states.
This is true. There are different laws for every state, especially in terms of anonymity. I.e., if you buy it in a state that requires that you reveal yourself when you win, that's not fun. That's getting rarer and rarer on the big ones.
Now, if I won, I wouldn't even announce that I won it. I'd have my solicitor take care of it.
Yep, exactly. Lawyer and accountant deals with it first.
I would throw a party and invite everyone I knew.
Yeah, and they'd all be looking for your money and hitting you up for the rest of your life for it. And we were talking about it at work today.
I'm just looking for the one person who shows up with like the greatest gift, but that has a card attached. That's just thank you for being a friend.
Well, mine is going to involve, if I want it, jump on a plane, go visit Id with my checkbook, jump on another plane, go visit Board King with the checkbook in hand. I suspect I've got a few other people here who could benefit from Mom stopping by with the checkbook.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess the Golden Girls reference also went.
Yeah, definitely a checkbook. You don't want to try to bring even a cashier's check.
Oh, no. Nope. And we go to the bank and we take care of it there.
Yes,
see.
I would like to withdraw $100 million in cash.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Anything over $9,999 sets off alarms.
Big time, yeah.
Sets off alarms where they look into it, but then you still can get your money.
It may take time, though.
Yeah.
Transactions greater than $10,000 usually require clearance of the bank. Now, that's not like you're paying a bills, because, I mean, a lot of the bills we pay are 150, 200, 300,000. But that's a little different. It's individuals transferring that kind of money. That's a big no-no.
Yep.
Chosen says, I could use the Temporal Light Cruiser to create the USS Bedford NCC 1712 or the 1712A. Yes, you could.
Transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Stay with me, transport. Stay with me. Don't die. There we go. Oh, it died. Shoot. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want you to die.
Let's crocus some toads.
Crocus and toads?
Yeah, it's part of the intro song. Let's crocus some toads.
Crocus some toads. I'm thinking Crocus as in small flowers. Let's crocus and toads.
Yeah, no, it's croaking toads.
And by
That
the way,
cartoon brings me back.
I did get my 10 ships. Which is, I'm just here for the pew pew.
Beginning their run to the planet.
I just need to pew and infected the conduit, it seems.
Oh, we can do that. I'm happy to do a little conduit. We can do that next if you're in game.
I am. Are we going to do it on Elite?
We can absolutely do it on Elite, but not on this tune. That would not happen. Logan's there, that's why.
Shipyards, transports are beginning their run to the planet.
What have we got? 30 seconds left. Let's see if I can go close that one down real quick. I'm on my way to close you. It's going to be borderline. Stop shooting me. I'm busy. Okay, now we can go. Let's see if we can melt this one as soon as it shows up again.
A Herald Dreadnought has entered the system. The remaining Herald... Herald ships are attacking the starbase.
Oh well, didn't quite melt this one into pieces, but we gave it a try. Where Where'd it go? There it is.
Yeah, anything over $10,000 gets flagged and looked at. If you make deposits under that, they definitely look at you. And
Well, there was a preacher here in the States who thought he could get around it by doing deposits of like $9,000 a day and withdrawals of like $9,000 a day.
charged him with structuring.
Yep, that's what they did, and he went to prison for it. Just because you do 9,000 doesn't mean, that you're not doing it for naughty purposes. Which he was. He didn't think he should have to pay taxes on that. So it's kind of interesting. Churches aren't taxed in the States. However, preachers are. Congregations are. The choir is, if they get paid for it. The pianist or the organist, all of those people are employed, and the church has to pay their payroll taxes. So the church itself doesn't get taxed, the people do. And the church is not allowed by law to pay at least not in Illinois, is not allowed by law to pay the minister's portion of the income tax. He has to pay the full boat on it, which is like 32 to 38%.
Yep. So there's a mega church here in Texas,
I'm not surprised.
and they call the person who does their sermons and everything the pastor, but he's actually a paid speaker who's just holding residence there.
I get that. I'm going to change fleets here, so bear with me for a moment.
And he charges for his his lectures or sermons, and he peddles his books through
Yes,
the mega church.
that's very common.
Right. A large sum of money was stolen. They filed reports, everything, insurance paid it out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
After a bunch of, water damage and everything, contractor came in, was doing some work, and found it hidden in the walls.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yep.
JB, would you like to join us for a little,
And it's been
Pew pew?
It's been 2 years and nothing has come of it.
Really?
Yeah. No charges or anything, just, oh look, here's that money.
Huh. How did that happen?
Yep.
Federation, we are going to do... What are we doing? Infected Conduit Elite. Because Musin hasn't done it yet. So I had to go find an elite quality tune.
And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna need to have some resistance, or I'm gonna AFK penalty everyone.
No. Hey, yeah, if you've got a tank, JB, bring it along. It's better than my tank, I will guarantee it.
Oh yeah, that would be amazing.
Crampiri has returned.
The problem is I tend to AFK people when I go with not elite run on that.
I don't think AFKing is an issue here. Rachel, I'm gonna die. Let's see, we got JB, Musin.
I would like to see you try, because that's not gonna happen, Augie. Like that would have happened 5 years ago, not today.
Hold it, where are you? Are you here, Augie? Why am I not seeing you?
Yeah. Spencer likes
There we go.
wants to wring my neck for having all these ships, consoles, and traits on a science character rather than a tactical one. I am a torp build.
Gideon disappears into the crowd. Yeah, I kind of should be sitting off on the side watching this one, which is probably where I'm going to wind up going anyway. So we all walk away nonchalantly.
Alrighty then, I just sat my ass down.
Okay, are you all ready to rock and roll?
I am.
Okay,
Oh,
go
no,
ahead.
wait. Hang on. Did I check that? No, I didn't.
Yep. Oh, shoot,
See,
actually, I should make sure.
I'm
Yeah, I'm on the Jamam Haron.
I need to make sure I got the right specialization
We're,
set.
we're waiting on Musin.
I'm done.
Gordon Ramsay
But-
logs in. Is everybody ready? And I'll set it up. Too bad we're going anyway.
I'm
We will.
We will.
Gordon Ramsay? Hello, Romulan Republican. How are you? How's your Klingon? My Klingon is fine, thank you very much.
I am cuteness of Borg. Resistance is futile. You will be now simulated.
Did you say meow simulated?
Yes.
Yes.
You forgot to add the ooh-woo.
Yes, do not forget that.
I'll leave the ooh-woos to Triz.
How about the ada-ada?
I'll leave those to Fira.
Oh, goody. Nuchtach och puchpai. If I said that correctly.
The situation is there's more. Begin.
Where's Klingon Pop Warrior when we need her?
She's actually currently streaming SDO.
See if she can translate that for us. Not at this moment, thank you. But once I get done here, I can go try and translate that. I used to have a Klingon to English translation function. Where is the toilet? Ah,
When the game started, there was a tweet in Klingon site you could go to.
Nanite transfer. Done.
finally back to having Borg cubes.
Klingon Wiki. Tweet in Klingon was an online tool published as a promotional tool for the game Star Trek Online
Really?
in December of 2009.
Oh, that goes back a ways.
Shortly before the game's release in February 2010, one could use the app to translate a message directly into Klingon and send it into Twitter, accompanied with the hashtag Klingon. The website disappeared in October of 2011.
That's too bad. Good evening, Mr. Dave. How are you doing? No, I did not look at your thing today. For reasons. Not good reasons, just, well, actually they were pretty darn good reasons.
See if I can do it via...
The lithium exchange is at 917,000 for 500 dill to sell. That would be one thing to look into repairing. So again, if I'd won the 842 million, I could have fixed the lithium exchange the fun way. Buy a huge amount of Zen and just parcel it out there. Yeah.
Well, I can still visit the site via the Wayback Machine.
That's a good thing. Yeah, oh, I absolutely got it. Yes, I absolutely got it. If you are going to continue on in the class, I will create a template so everything will go into APA format easily for you.
What are we doing?
Putting things in APA format for Mr. Dave for his class.
There's a really good website for that.
There's a lot of good websites for it. Once you get one that's in good shape, you can just use that as a template and make life easy.
Well, there's a lot of different variants in which that doesn't apply.
Yeah,
like
but
if you're going for a website or if you're going for whatever. So if you write down citation machine or citation generator, that's one of the best ones because you can do APA and MBA.
Oh, that was
I don't
fun.
know.
that was fun.
I don't know why you'd have to do both, but it is possible.
That was indeed a good game. How do we do? I don't know. Rachel said, I didn't die. Yay! That's always good. Let's see.
Always advantageous.
Ugh, 59 for me. Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
See, I
Come
came
on,
in
I'm
second,
disappointed.
right after Augie. No AFK penalty for me.
I don't think there was an issue with an AFK on that one.
No, but I need to go over my traits because I'm pretty sure I've got an outdated one.
Well, I need to upgrade all of my stuff, so it's in the New Year's resolution list. It's also in last year's New Year's resolutions, and the year before that, and the year before that.
I am 3D printing my first ship right now.
Yay!
Oh,
I'm doing the Daredex Warbird.
Don't burn your house down.
That's not okay. It wasn't planned on, but I mean,
Just mentioning it. One of my martial arts instructors burned down his garage because he had a secondhand machine and it overheated. No problem. Got it taken care of. Got a new secondhand machine. Got the garage repaired and burned down the house.
I mean, you live and you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Criteria, nobody died. That's a fine criteria.
No, but sufficient. Like, did I get some tanking stat there, though? Like, any percentage at all?
Well, were you tanking?
Well, I tend to get a lot of threat, normally. I'm often a chunk of the tanking stat.
I had my aggro on. Yeah, I did. Pirate Scum.
I still need to
I stole some
mail
of your
out that
glory.
ship for Trizander. Put it up in lounge.
One thing after another with you people. I'm dreaming of a...
We just don't love you,
Well,
Pirate Scum. We were taking away all your aggro.
I do know I hit my intel skill, which would have like dropped aggro off the entire team simultaneously.
I think we were all doing some. Why would... No. It's down here.
I'm being
Mom,
summoned
figure it
elsewhere.
out.
What was that?
I'm
What are you
being
being
summoned
summoned?
elsewhere.
Stop talking at the same time, everybody.
Where are you being summoned?
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you?
Like there's something else in life besides this?
I'm not convinced there is.
Right.
Cues ready to
Well,
go.
we will be here if you come back to join us from being summoned elsewhere.
Still gotta figure out dinner.
Dinner was leftover salmon from yesterday with leftover shrimp from New Year's Eve, but I did stop and get some broccoli that I roasted.
That doesn't sound very appetizing.
Actually, the broccoli was amazing. The salmon was pretty good because I undercooked it deliberately yesterday. And by the time I finished reheating it today with the broccoli in the same pan, it had just cooked through very nicely. And the shrimp were kind of, they were shrimp.
Don't you want an FO friend?
However, my classes for tomorrow were canceled. So I had planned on eating leftovers today so I wouldn't have to worry about dinner tomorrow. And now it's like, shoot, I have to cook something for tomorrow. What next, folks? What next? I'm going to break up team and we will reteam. And depending on what we do, since we have more people here. Just trying to be fair there, give everyone a shot at equal destruction. Frost, are you in game?
I'm currently doing infected conduit.
Okay. Well, that's what we were doing too. But we did the easy version. Translation, we had Musin and Augie and JB and Rachel, so I kind of just sat there and went pew 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 pew. Look at me, I'm helping.
What the hell? Everybody and their brother is over here.
Over where? See, I'm trying to keep it clean so Sav will stop kvetching and moaning.
She's a Canadian, that's what they do.
This is true. This is very true. Just no, I can't do another. You said you need an infected conduit?
No, I'm currently running.
Oh, you're currently running it. Okay. Does anybody have anything they need to do? Sav yells at me all the time about my glorious inventory mess. Me too! How dare she? How dare she?
Probes are annoying.
They can be, yes.
They don't last long enough to pose a serious threat, but there's enough of them. They can get irritating. You don't have permission to play with my...
Oh my gosh.
Grab me with a tractor beam.
I have winter items for a bargain.
Okay, who needs to do what? Who wants to do what?
Well, I need to do the daily, and I'm kind of waiting for the pointless snowball fight to end.
You still have a snowball fight going on?
That's what's going on right now, yeah.
Ah, well, ours is done.
Yeah. But it's like 9 or 10 minutes of doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah. That's why we do other stuff in between. You can go off and eat pies and run the TFO and all that fun stuff.
You mean like I'm doing?
Yes, like you're doing. Well, we're just trying to see if you want to join us, Frost.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think I was cool enough to join you guys. Man, those adhesion pads, holy crap, they're frustrating.
Adhesion pads?
Yeah, on the printer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You have to your your build surface is called the plate, and if your plate is too smooth, it doesn't adhere to whatever's been put on it. And so there's two options: you can either rough it up and ruin it forever, or you can get an adhesion pad.
Got it.
Or make sure it stays hot for a long enough period of time that it actually like roughs up on its own. Anyway, that's what I was doing, and it just the clips that hold it together just the adhesion pad did not want to attach itself to the plate, which isn't supposed to be a thing.
Okay.
So it was starting to spaghetti, and so I was getting mad about it. And it's frustrating, but I think it's fixed now. I'm gonna buy more plate clips, and that should solve the problem.
Yay.
But I still need people to give me suggestions on what kind of things they would like to see, because I think it would be cool to have as part of a fleet prize, like a ship that you want to see.
Ooh.
Like not Eagle Moss type stuff.
Can I get one life size?
Life size?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think well, number one, the shipping by itself would be a problem. I could probably walk it to,
that's what I was thinking. Just
to Indianapolis.
plant it where you are, and we'll walk from one side to the other.
And then there's this little thing called the technology doesn't exist to effectively build one
of
that size.
Piffle.
I know. I'm just incredibly rude.
I need 2 volunteers for something. I don't know what the something is, but if you're interested in doing something, we will go do something.
Well, way too.
JB has volunteered his poor soul. And Drunken Heretic.
And I'll hope ye who enter here.
Do you guys have a preference? You want a random?
I need to do ground, I think. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, because I got to do restore shields, and it doesn't matter what I do. It's going to take forever.
On ground?
So yeah.
Do you have a ground, or... You said shields, right?
Yeah, and I got to do health as well, which is a weird combination.
Got the 2 modules, right?
Yeah, but not on a tactical character, so I got to go on another character. I got to go on an engineer.
Okay. Pirate Scum says, I don't have a soul. I sold it to Augie long ago. Yeah, that's how it goes. Random okay with everybody?
Sure.
I'll back into whatever I gotta. Okay, fine. Here we go. Weeble? Anybody weeble?
I wee-wooed.
Okay. You know how Twitch is. You know how Twitch is. Twitch doesn't always love us. As we should be loved, at least. Oh, it's Swarm.
Swarm.
The Herc are about to overrun.
It's the bug. That's a very interesting looking ship.
Which one?
Queen Anne's Revenge.
Oh, that's Drunken Heretic.
Yeah, it's just then the cells are very interestingly placed.
Dauntless 2 Command Science Dreadnought Tier 6. Hey, well, since we're into a new year and we still don't have a name for the fleet, we need to get a name for the fleet going. We need to figure this out. Strangers with Candy. We still have a protostar to give away. think that should be our priority, everybody. Let's get the gosh darn Protostar out of my inventory and rename the fleet.
Well done.
Well, thank you. Well, give me a good name for the fleet, and if the price is right, it is yours. Sav donated one, and was it Board King who donated the other one? I think it was Board King who donated the other one.
I am printing.
Fleet name Kitty Cat Love. I suppose we could, but it was supposed to be either Lower Decks or Ed, or both Lower Decks and Ed. Somebody suggested something like Ed's House of Moopsy. I don't know if Ed saw Moopsy or not. I want to say he didn't get a chance. Ed Astra. Yeah, I love Ed Astra. I think it's a great name. We've had Ed Astra, Gerhard Prime.
The last of the refugee ship.
There's great names out there. We just can't get more than 2 votes for any of them. Moopsy's Raiders. But since we're currently running with our new Romulan fleet, thank you, Augie, for the name. We do indeed have the Romulan Star Empire now. One of the side things is Tovin Kev dies in every episode. But just like Kenny, he's there for the next one, with no explanation.
No, the one I'm working on right now, it does have an explanation.
Yes.
It's just entirely cursory, so there is no backstory to it. It's just he's there. He was like in the John, or he was in the holodeck or something like that.
Yeah, the ship blows up, but he was in the bathroom when that happened, so he didn't pay
That's
attention.
right.
Or he was supposed to be on the bridge. The bridge explosively decompresses, but he was at the replicator getting a coffee.
He has the best luck and the worst luck in the world.
Well, he might have the best luck, but the rest of the crew, not so much. Die, darn you, die! Why won't you die?
Or there are mysterious flashes every beginning of every story.
Oh?
Get over there. Herc Dreadnought on sensors. Be careful.
Dreadnought, where are you?
Refugee ships heading down escape.
Oh, there he is.
Protect them.
All the way over there. Like there's anything left by the time I get there. was interesting. The audio just dropped out in the game.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. We're speeding up the evacuation. All lanes will be utilized now. Hurt ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Well, I like this mission. This is another one that could benefit from a couple of tweaks, I think, though it might be hard because you have to use the existing voiceovers.
Mm-hmm.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Hurt ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
18 seconds left.
Hurt ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. That's everyone.
Yay! And let's get out of there. Well, folks, I'm going to call it a bit of an early night tonight because both dogs are doing the dance of wild anticipation, which doesn't make me happy, but at least I can get them out before they leave me presents. Classes were canceled for tomorrow night, so we are going to be on tomorrow night. Hi, Wild Crop Duster. Your timing is execrable. Anyway, we will be on tomorrow night, but I'm going to do Winter Wonderland. So if you need to finish up getting any trinkets or stuff like that, finish off your fleet projects, let's focus on getting through all that stuff. If you've got some endeavors and accolades you want to do, yay, we'll do them. But thanks to all of you who are here today. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to stop a little bit early. Wild Crop Duster, the girls are both doing the, hey, can we please go out? But we'll be on tomorrow night. So let's find somebody to go raid. Who shall we go raid? That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Who is out there? Klingon Pop Warrior. Well, there you go. We're going to go raid Klingon Pop Warrior. So everyone have a great evening. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will try and walk the dogs a little bit more tomorrow so we can stick around a little bit longer and get some winter events going. Give KPW your love, and we will talk to you guys later.